everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I have another process video for you. I know that I was supposed to post this last week, in keeping with my theme of posting these process videos on Tuesdays. However, it just didn't happen, and I'm okay with that, so I hope you're okay with that too. But this is continuing my inspiration from Kids Arts and Crafts, bringing things that I have done with my daughter onto my scrapbook pages. And I think this is going to be the last one in this series. Of course, if there is some sort of arts and crafts project that you have seen or you have done with your kids, and that you want to figure out how to translate it to a scrapbook page, definitely leave me a comment below, and I will see if we can experiment and see if I can extend this series a little bit. And if you want to see some of the other process videos that were in this series, as well as in my Scrapbooking with Circles series, they're all under my scrapbook process video playlist here on the YouTube channel. And speaking of the channel, make sure you click subscribe below so you don't miss out when I post other scrapbooking videos, like hopefully, fingers crossed, more process videos, but definitely my layout shares and my haul videos. All right, so for this one, you're like, I can't see anything. What are you doing? I'm doing crayon resist watercolor painting. So a couple weeks ago, I did tape resist watercolor painting with washi tape, but this one's really cool because when you do it with kids, you can write like a fun message using a white crayon on a white piece of paper, and it looks like there's nothing on it. But when kids start painting over the paper with watercolors, the white waxiness of the crayon resists the coloring over it. And so you've got color on the paper, but not where the crayon is. So then it's like a hidden reveal message for kids to discover. And I've done this a couple different times with my daughter, doing different messages or doing something with letters or having her write something. And it's always been a big hit. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to create my own background using this technique? And so the pictures that I'm using are photos of my kid. One of them is she's typing on my work computer, and I use the word typing loosely because she's 5 and doesn't know how to spell. So it's just a bunch of like random letters that she's just pressing. And then the second photo is of her playing on a toy laptop. And I thought I would combine those together. They were both taken around Take Your Kids to Work Day. And I just thought they were funny, and I thought, why don't I do something? I wanted to do something that had a letter background, since she was typing and pretending to spell words. So that's what I did with the white crayon. I literally just wrote the alphabet out, row by row, A through Z, and I just kept going and just did a continuation of the letters. Now, I did the entire page, but I'm not actually going to paint the entire page. I'm just going to do a little bit of watercolors. I think I picked 4 different colors because I picked those colors because I was thinking about some of the scrap papers that I had and what colors would go best with that. So I just pick a few colors and just to highlight some of the letters so that it kind of just looks like the letters are, there's a hidden reveal. They're being revealed. And so I like the way that looks. You could, of course, do paint the whole page or whatever you have decided to crayon resist. You could just paint around that or, whatever you want to do. I'm actually thinking it would be kind of cool to like do crayon resist shapes, and maybe just do the different paint splotches or even like the packaging technique with some misting spray over where you've done the crayon shapes. That could be fun too, but for this one I chose just to do the letters, and then of course I had to let it dry before I started putting together the rest of the layout. So, I like the way it looks. Like I said, it's kind of like the letters are just peeking out. They've been revealed just a tiny bit, and I like that effect. And I like the way that the colors all sort of blend together. I'm using some Amy Tangerine. Oh my goodness. What's the collection? Her newest one. I can't think of what it is. I keep wanting to say Wonders, but that's Paige Evans' newest. Anyway, but I was combining that with some scraps of Vicki Boutin Color Story, and the paper that I backed my photos with is actually some Bella Boulevard, and I can't think of what else. But again, like I'm just using scraps because the big part of my page is obviously all that mixed media. So I don't want to cover it up with any with anything too big. So I just did 2 mats behind the photos, and the photos are 2x3 size. Because this is very exciting, for Mother's Day, I got a Canon mini printer. So I really like being able to quickly print out some photos and have them be a smaller size. Again, so that they don't take over the page, they don't cover up too much of any mixed media that I'm doing. And I can just print them out right away on this little mini printer. I don't have to worry about sending off for them from a different printer, or deal with trying to like do different sizes on my regular home printer and using up all the ink. So I'm really excited about this mini printer. You'll be seeing a lot of 2x3 photos appearing on layouts, I'm sure. So if you guys have one of these, I'd love to know how you use it. If you use it exclusively, if you like that size, or if you have a mini printer that prints out a different size, let me know. I think I'm still going to have some photos printed in regular sizes in 4x6, or I'll use persnickety prints to send off for photos, and you can print within a variety of different sizes from them. So like you can do photo strips with them. I think I still might use them for certain things. I'm trying to be better about planning my ideas for the photos, what I want to do with them. Is it going to be a 2-pager? Is it going to be a single page? Just trying to think not even so much in terms of the products that I want, but also just the layout and design. And then that will give me a better idea of the sizes of the photos that I need. And so then anything that I decide I'm going to do in this 2x3 size, I don't have to, I can just print it off whenever I want to, because the printer is here at my house, as opposed to waiting for something to be shipped in the mail to me. So I basically pulled some small little embellishments. One of them says blah, 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 because my daughter in that photo is also pretending to talk on a toy cell phone. Fisher-Price has a work from home office set, which is really funny and really cute. And my daughter got really excited about it when I pulled it out for Take Your Sons and Daughters to Work Day, because that's where I work. I work from home. I only go into the office 1 day a week. So it was fun to see her kind of, pretending to be me at home. She's definitely learned a lot from watching me work from home. And so that's why I did the title, Learning New Things. It's one of the American crafts. It goes along with the Amy Tangerine, or maybe it goes along with the Vicky Bouton collection. I don't know, but it's American crafts. And instead of being an alpha set, it's just phrases and words. And so I decided just to use that for the title. And then I added a few more Amy Tangerine pieces. That paper strip with the pencils is actually Vicky Bouton. The Real Life Right Now banner is also Vicky Bouton. Again, just using stuff from my scraps. And I kind of layered the 2 photos. The second one I did pop up on some foam dots just to give some extra dimension. I sometimes like to do that when I have 2 photos and I'm gonna like overlap them a little bit. I kind of like sometimes to have one of them be flat and one of them be popped up. And then it was kind of fun to pop up some of the embellishments along the side of that photo. Again, just gives it some great dimension. And then I'm just doing the journaling in the space, in that white space down there around that pencil banner. It was funny because I was like, oh, this isn't writing that well, but that's because I used the white crayon on the paper, and I kind of forgot about that. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe you want to do journaling on a specific journaling tag if you're going to do the whole page in the Crayon Resist. And then, of course, I'm going to add just a few splatters. I think I need to get rid of this Pop Art Pink because it's not splattering very well, and I think the nozzle is also clogged. I've had it for many, many years, and I think I just need to like move on from it. But I really like the color. I am going to add another shimmer spray just for some extra color and funness, because I love splatters. They're just fun, but always make sure you cover your photo so you don't get splatters on your pictures, although sometimes it happens, and that's okay. It's okay. If you are afraid of mixed media because you're like, oh, what if I get it on something? Don't worry about it. What if it gets messed up? Don't worry about it. It's mixed media. They're splatters. They're supposed to be splattery. It's okay. So here are the close-ups. If you have questions about anything that I did in this video or any products that I used, leave me a comment below, and I will see you guys in the next scrapbooking video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!